Hi, I'm Dr. Joe with the LSU AgCenter, and today I want to talk to you about the proper way to mulch your garden. Now we're out here in this beautiful vegetable garden at the New Orleans Botanical Gardens, and as you can see they are using pine straw as mulch. Now there's lots of things you can use for mulching. I like to use organic materials like pine straw, pine bark, all of those types of things, because that type of mulch, you're going to have to replace it because it's going to break down, but it also adds organic matter to your soil. But that's a whole nother story. Right now we just want to talk about the proper way to mulch. Now the reason you put mulch in your garden is to prevent weeds and to help maintain moisture in the soil. It also makes the garden look a lot better, but if you don't do it right, what you're going to do is end up with a garden that looks pretty good because you got mulch on it, but it's not going to hold in the moisture and it's not going to prevent the weeds. So the proper way to mulch is you spread your mulch and you spread it around, but you need it to be a minimum of 2 inches deep. Now you see in some of these areas, like right here, you can see this is too thin. Now it looks good, it looks mulched, but 2 to 4 inches. If your mulch isn't at least 2 inches deep, it's not going to prevent weeds and it's not going to hold in the moisture. Now you don't want to go more than 4 inches because your plant roots want to breathe. And if you put more than 4 inches of mulch down, you start to suffocate your roots. It's not a very fine line, 2 to 4 inches, so just keep that in mind. So when you spread your mulch, you want it to be at least 2 inches deep. Now you can measure it, or you can use your handy measurer that's attached to your hand. That's about 2 inches. So I can go around as I'm spreading my mulch, and then I can check at different spots to see, okay, is it deep enough? Here it's plenty deep. Here, maybe not so. Here, it's definitely not deep enough. So here I want to spread it deeper. And also, now when you put the mulch around the plants, you want to pull the mulch in. You want to make sure you're getting it at least 2 inches deep. So you see I got my depth, but you can see I'm not stacking it right up against the plant itself, because if I stack the mulch up too tight against the plant, it holds moisture against the stem and makes it more susceptible to infection by fungi who love that high moisture. So I leave a little bit of an area around each plant as I put the mulch on, but make sure you get it 2 inches minimum, 4 inches maximum. Proper way to mulch, whether you're using pine straw, pine bark, even if you're using artificial mulch, make sure you get it 2 to 4 inches deep. Otherwise, you're going to be disappointed. It's going to look good for a little while, and then all those weeds are going to start growing through it. So, with the LSU AgCenter, this is Dr. Joe on the proper way to mulch your vegetable garden.